What's going on, Bears fans? Coming back after another edition of Bear Down Forever. Now, the Bears just completed their preseason game against the Seahawks, where there was a final score of 27-11. The Bears are now 2-0 in the preseason. Now, of course, I know the score and everything, it doesn't matter. So, we're going to talk about some of the things that I saw in the game. So, the first string offense, the players that did play, they drove down the field and in their one series, and they ended up with a field goal. Fields did miss a pass to Mooney in the back corner of the end zone on third down, so they ended up kicking a field goal after that. I thought it was a good drive. There was there was a few plays where the rush came in and Fields had to get rid of the ball and just try and get out the way. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good drive. They moved the ball well. The very first play was a pass to Cole Kmet, which he picked up a first down. So it was some good things. The defense looked good. The special teams looked good. So that's always a good thing. Velus Jones could have had a punt return for a touchdown, but he got blocked by one of his own men, so it's one of them things. And so as far as, like, let's see, Nathan Peterman, he was 8 of 14 with 85 yards. He had a QBR of 80.1. Trevor Simeon, was 8 of 15. He had 48 yards with a touchdown pass, a QBR of 82.4. Justin Fields was 5 of 7 for 39 yards, and he had a QBR of 89.1. So the leading rusher for the game for attempts was Demontre Tuggle. He had 10 attempts for 35 yards. His long run was 8 yards. Darrington Evans had 8 attempts for 39 yards. He had a long of 11 yards, and he had a touchdown. Tristan Ebner had 9 carries for 29 yards, and his long was 9 yards. Justin Fields had 1 for 1, and Nathan Peterman had 1 for no gain. Okay. The receivers, there was a lot of guys that caught passes. I'm not gonna go through all of these receivers and everything, but I'll go through some of like Cole Kmet had 2 receptions for 31 yards. His long was 19, and he showed a lot of emotion. He he looks game ready. He definitely looks game ready and everything, and I think that's definitely a good thing. So Daz Newsome, oh man, I gotta talk about Daz Newsome. He had a drop, which was a pass he should have caught, and he also had a muff punt that Seattle recovered, but it was completely not his fault. Demontre Tuggle, who may have cut himself with that play, ran into Daz Newsome, and caused him to bobble the ball and everything. So Velus Jones did look good. He had 1 reception for 4 yards, but he looked as advertised with his speed and everything on special teams. So he definitely looked good. Jake Tungus had 1 reception for 2 yards and it was a touchdown reception as well. So yeah. We're gonna go to the defense. The defense, they had 3 sacks on defense. Al-Qadim Muhammad had a sack. Trevon Conley had a sack, and Sam Kamara had a sack. Now, I've always said that I'm a big fan of Charles Snowden. I liked the way he played in college. I was so happy when the Bears signed him as a undrafted free agent. He played pretty decent in this game, but at the end of the game, he ran out of gas, and he just really looked like he was just standing. He literally looked like he was just standing there. Like you could see him sucking wind, and I mean, if you're fighting for a roster spot, you gotta put some more effort into it. So I don't know. Like once the coaches look at that and they see that, especially when Eberflus' main thing is, you know, you got your track shoes on and he wants 100% effort. He wants maximum effort all the time. If you're on the field, he wants your best effort, and he didn't give it towards the end of the game, and that's when Seattle was on a drive as well. So we're gonna see how that plays out. So yeah, kicking Cairo Santos is Cairo is he's money. Cairo Santos is I'm serious. I mean, I'm just glad that he's with the Bears again, and I'm just so happy to have him, and I'm glad that he's just doing this thing. And Trenton Gill still he had 7 punts. His long was 61 yards. He had 1 touchback. He averaged 45 yards. So speaking of and the punt return, so Velus Jones had 2 returns. His long was 48, but he had 2 returns for 47 yards. So y'all know what that's about. December Webster had a punt return for 7 yards. Daz Newsome had 2 for 8. Dante Pettis had 1 for 9. And kick returns, Velus Jones had 1 for 31. And December Webster had 1 for 58. I really thought December was going to take that one to the house, but he ended up getting tracked down. So, but yeah, so the Bears they look good. They look pretty good in this game. Where's Jack Sanborn? Jack Sanborn, he had 3 tackles. He had 2 assists, and he was still around the football and everything. He didn't make as many plays or as flashy plays as he did in the first preseason game, but that's the name of the game. You're not always gonna be productive like that, but he still made tackles and was still part of the game, which is always a good thing. I really think there's a not just a spot on this team for him, but a role like a big playing role. I think he's gonna see a lot of playing time. If he's not gonna be a starter, I think he will definitely see a whole lot of playing time. And I like what I saw. I like what I saw on that. So yeah, so that's oh, Kyler Gordon played and he looked pretty good. He almost had a sack, but Geno Smith did definitely he got away from him, but he almost had a sack. But yeah, so I think that the team looked pretty good. They held them out of the end zone for the majority of the game. So the defense is definitely looking good. The offense, like I said, the first team offense moved the ball extremely well. They came down the field. They kind of stalled out, but hey, it's the preseason. It's not a big deal. We all know that they have stuff that they need to work on. They know they have stuff that they need to work on. And I'm just happy that they're there and they're putting in the effort and they're trying to get these things taken care of right now. So that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to give y'all a recap of the game, and I'm gonna be back with y'all real soon. So do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, cause y'all Bear fans and y'all know a Bear fan. Tell them come check out this Bear fans, and you know how we do. So bear down forever. We're gonna be here forever. All right, y'all. Have a great one. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart for checking me out. Thank y'all so very, very much. All right, I love y'all, and I'm going to talk to y'all again real soon. All right, I'm out of here.